hi, just want to do a quick update on NIO. It was up over 2% today, and I'm actually very surprised that it's above $5 because if we take a look at this daily chart, this stock went to a low of 361. This was April 22nd. And you can see it had an RSI of 29, meaning that it was oversold. And now you can see it rallied up, and now it has an RSI of 70. So every time the RSI gets above, above 67, it sells off, just like it did. Let me go ahead and go further back. Back here, RSI was at 77 and it sold off. And even here, this was back in December, sold off. And now we are approaching an overbought area. Every time it gets to that RSI, it tends to sell off. So the question is it going to continue to go up, or we're going to get a pullback? So there is news that came out this morning. It says NIO plans to launch 2 models in the next few months that will target European markets. The Chinese EV maker has introduced a sub-brand Onvo with the first so-called L60 EV poised to be launched in Europe by the end of this year. The second, codenamed Firefly, focuses on smaller EVs with an expected price of $30,000. NIO is working on the launch of new car brands that would be less premium, still obviously 100% electric, and more suited for the European market needs. So that's definitely a catalyst that's going to drive the stock up. But is it going to be buy the rumor, sell the news? If we take a look at these options, take a look at the 4-strike calls. So these options actually went up because in the past, I made videos about people buying calls, and every single week it expires worthless, except for the last 2 weeks. Wow, these options were only went to a low of $13. It went to a high of $2 today. Again, it's all about timing. It's very hard to time the markets because imagine people who bought calls in the last 2 years. They would have been down, except if you bought calls here the last 2 weeks, you've made money. It's so unpredictable to know when a stock is going to rally. Imagine people are buying calls in this beginning of this year, and where did it go? It went sideways and down. So people lost money. And I know a lot of bag holders in NIO because we all bought above $10 and some people bought above 20. So a lot of bag holders. Not trying to be pessimistic, but it's very hard to see NIO going up to $10. We did hit $6 today, but it pulled back. Look at this, 604 this morning. Pump and dump. If you're thinking about buying NIO and if you have strong conviction, the best way to do is just buy share. One share costs $5.71. I know it's definitely a lot more expensive than buying one call option, but the call options, you need to time it well. And I've lost a lot of money, tons of money, buying calls because I have really bad luck, bad timing. So if you can predict the future, hey, go for those calls. Let me know, guys, did you make money on NIO in the last 2 weeks? And thanks for watching.